Hello everyone, I am Neil. I am a former chubby boy myself, and now I help turn fat boys into strong men so they can get girls lust over them. My promise to you today is that I'm going to give you my own fitness secrets, and if you apply them correctly, you are going to break out of your fitness plateau and make faster progress. If if you if you're like okay, the principles I'm going to give you today are listed below as training hard as fuck. All of these, by the way, have like skyrocketed my fitness journey since my noob gains. Training hard as fuck, taking every single set to failure, and doing this thing called the bro split, interesting gym split, and slowing down the eccentric. Each of these like optimize every single aspect of training. Like one optimizes every single set, one optimizes every single session, or every single rep. So for you to get faster gains. Shameless plug. Okay, imagine this moment. You've been training hard. You've been making great progress to your fitness, which is amazing. You got your bicep vein. You're more confident than ever. You got this egotistical sense of self. You see this thick gym girl in your gym, and usually and today, which is weird, she makes eye contact with you, and now you make eye contact with her, and she smiles with you, smiles, and then you smile, then you have the confidence to go and approach her. Think about it. It's so fucking hype that building a body that you're happy with gets you more goals. Like if you want that progress but faster, you click the link in the description below for my one-on-one coaching. Alright, let's get to the video. What is my story? My story is that I was fat, chubby, had shit mental health, and couldn't speak to girls. And I coped with it by going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week because after school, of course, where I'm like tired and shit. But what happened is like I stopped seeing progress after the first few months or the first year of training, and I wasn't getting the amount of gains that I did from noob gains, right? And from what I've learned since then, it doesn't have to be that way. You can make faster progress by applying these principles. Okay, the first method to apply these principles, okay, look at me now that, is we gotta like optimize every single set that we do. How do we fucking optimize every single set that we do? Well, the muscle's gonna need some stimulus to grow, right? How do we give the stimulus? We train the muscle till failure on every single fucking set. Uh, on every single of your working sets. By working sets, what I mean is the sets in which you do the maximum amount of weight that you can. The sets which are not your warm up sets. Okay, imagine you're doing the leg press and you're just pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Now it gets a little bit painful. Now the fitness nerds are gonna tell you, oh bro, just leave it, like leave 2 reps till failure. Yeah, that's fine, bro. But what I tell you here, right now, motherfucker, push it till failure. Push it till your face goes red. Push it till you're fucking grunting and like squeezing your teeth and you're like grabbing hold of the bars so tightly. Push it till failure. That's why I like to call this fucking leg extension machine the torture machine. And by the way, every single time you don't get into the excruciating pain in any of the exercises, you're not making gains from personal experience. And the proof I'll give you in the following slide. I'm like, keep going, man. Then why we hit a plateau in the first place? So think about it. In the noob gain stage, before the noob gains, were you even going to the gym? No, you weren't. But in the noob gains, you're giving your body new stimulus, and it's thinking that, oh, this motherfucker is dying or something. Let's give him muscle. But now you kept the same amount of stimulus, if you're anything like me, and your body has gotten complacent. It's not gonna give you much muscle, and if it's gonna give you any, it's gonna be very slow as fuck. From personal experience and from a bit of scientific research here and there, you keep pushing yourself to failure to make your body think that you're dying and that it needs to put on muscle to survive. And ever since I've been doing this, I've been experiencing more gains. So the case study for today for this principle is Sam Sulek. A recent analysis of Sam Sulek's training by Jeff Nippard is a real cool guy actually, like makes really nice fitness videos. Uh, is that Sam Sulek does this kind of like retard Chad. I'm not calling him a retard, but it's like very easy to follow retard proof training style. That Jeff Nippard said that 96% of Sam Sulek's sets that he does are taken till failure. Like, think about it. 4% are just left for, I think, for 4 arms. That's it. So why does this work then? Because we take into account the actual progressive overload that the muscle needs to like grow and shit. Think about it. If your body gets used to the weight, then you push it till failure. Now you can't lift the weight anymore. But the next week you come back, your body has recovered, you have built muscle. Now the failure has been pushed back a few more reps. Now, if you follow this principle correctly, you will again go till failure. Then your body gets a stimulus. Then you come back a week later, grows again, and on and on. Then you're gonna keep building muscle, and which has worked out for me, and also has for Sam Sulek apparently, who's fucking massive. Imagine, imagine this Chad-looking guy who just goes to the gym like a retard, and hits every single set like till failure, like hard as fuck, and he just keeps getting bigger, while the science nerds are just there sitting. Oh, bro, leave 2 sets till failure. It's okay. It's okay. They're training like pussies. You gotta start acting like the strong hard man if you gotta become one, right? Like, stop being a pussy. Go and hit every single set till failure, and keep getting bigger. And thank you later. Like, with this shit, you don't even have to like track much of the weight that you do. You can like fucking eyeball the shit, because Chad just goes into the gym and just does the weight that feels right to him in that moment. Because of course he's gonna push till failure. He's gonna get the stimulus no matter what the weight is. And I used to do this bullshit of like tracking every single fucking exercise that I used to do in my after my noob gains. Like, look at that shit. There's so much of it. My whole fucking notes page would get filled up, and like after we start a new one, there's so many exercises that I've logged. But during this time, I made like minimal progress. Why? Because after every single week, it would come to my ego that I didn't do more reps than last week, or I didn't do more weight than last week. So I just put in more weight and just ego lifted that shit without any proper form or proper anything, which of course compromised my gains, and I made slow progress there. Well, I mean, doing this, you don't even have to like track the weight you do. You just take it every set till failure. Trust me, this like breaks you down as a small little boy who's chubby, then like builds you back up as a man. Because in your mind, you know that you're going to be able to like push through the pain and get to the other side by training yourself this way. And I don't give a fuck what the research says. I I do what works for me, and this has worked out. And I recommend you to do the same thing. This makes the gym like way more intense, and I started to think that it shouldn't be a civil matter at all to go to the gym and hit your workout. You should be like fucking grunting and groaning like you're going to war with your own body. Like you're building some meat. This is like real shit. Like, okay, apart from that, I'll take you to the next point, which is principle number 2: optimizing every single session that we do. How do we do that? What I think, if yeah, okay. So what I think, if you're gonna make every single set intense as possible, you might as well make every single workout that you do intense as possible. How do you do that? You train one muscle at a time, which is called the bro split. The bro split is like this: Monday chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday shoulders, and on and on and on. On Saturday and Sundays, you can either take a break or focus on the muscle groups which are like lacking or weak. So why is this shit good? Why? Okay, first of all, you spend less time in the gym, which is great for you. More time for you to go out, study, meet girls, flirt, whatever. Your business. Second, it's way less stressful on your mind while you're in the gym. I see guys, and even myself, and I think I recently got into doing push-pull legs again, and I saw myself like stressing about the fucking next sort of exercises that I'm going to do. Oh shit, I gotta do triceps, and I gotta do shoulders right after I done my chest workout, which I like fucking killed it in. Then I feel like I don't have enough energy. Then I'm either gonna end up skipping it or do it half-assedly. With the bro split, I go to the gym like a retard, and I know I'm gonna train chest today, so I go like hard, 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 on chest, and do the fucking bench press till I can't anymore. Like me and my couple of friends do this. We take caffeine, go to the gym, abuse music, and smithering our chests to like fucking pieces. And in the gym, we're just like hyping each other up, like fucking slapping each other in the backs and shit. Just like we know the other person can go harder, and we make them do so. And people do start noticing when you train like this. You you first of all rinse out the fucking muscle by focusing on one at a time and training it to failure. Then one more benefit is that you become a regular at the gym. You start seeing that girl a couple of times a week. You have a couple of conversations with her. Then fucking how easy is it gonna be for you after you have seen her like twice already for you to go up and ask a number, and basically giving you more opportunities to flirt with the thick gym girls. It's the point of this challenge to get you guys aesthetic bodies so you could attract a good and beautiful girl. And overall, this kind of routine just makes gym more enjoyable and makes it easier for you guys, for you to stay consistent on gym and go 5 to 6 days a week because you're enjoying it. You're actually motivated to go. You're not like some science nerd who has to like fucking discipline himself to go to the gym every single day. No, you actually enjoy going there because you think of yourself as a bodybuilder. You think of yourself as an athlete. I mean, it's also like good bragging rights when you say like, oh, I go gym 6 days a week, and you actually end up looking like you do go 6 days a week. My last point of the video is we gotta optimize. Now we are optimizing every single rep that we're doing. Think about it, this shit. It's like so high level shit. Like you slow the fuck down when you're lowering the weight. What I mean by that, it control the eccentric portion of the exercise. What is eccentric motion? Okay, so imagine you're doing a bicep curl. You bring it up, your bicep is shortening. That is the concentric. You're going against gravity. Or the eccentric, you're going with gravity, but you gotta like give it a little bit of resistance to not like just fucking drop the weight. What I suggest you do is like go slowly. Take like 2 seconds to go down, and this shit actually hurts. Like your face goes red in the last couple of reps when you do this. So this trick is used by all the bodybuilders where they optimize every single set, every single rep, and it is actually proven by my own experience and scientifically that this actually builds more muscle when you're lowering the weight down and not when you're lifting it up. One advice I give to the guys who I spot that shit in the gym is that, bro, like on the last rep, while you're lowering it down, lower it down very slowly. Like I tell them to like fucking milk it out. Think about it. You milk it out because you most amount of muscle is being built in that part. And try doing it. It's gonna make it way harder for you to like lift more weight, so you're way less likely to ego lift and get injured, which is great. And yeah, you remove your fucking ego from the amount of weight you lift, and you place your ego like a bodybuilder in your actual body that you have built, and which is also great because it gives you the confidence to go and approach that goal. It's a long guide. Oh yeah, by doing this shit, I unlocked my bicep point, which apparently looks like a pussy, according to one of my friends. I mean, looks like these. Like imagine these are like two veins and just diverge and converge again, which is weird. And yeah, this shit like pops out when I'm like in the last couple of reps of my concentrated bicep curls, which is like a fucking amazing exercise. Try it out. And it's painful as shit. My face goes red, and after the set, I got like such an amazing pump. Like I feel like there's like two water balloons in my arms, and like I can like shake them around and shit. It's like actually a good pump. Okay, last part. Disclaimer. Of course, get a fucking spotter while you're training till failure, because I don't want you dying. Nobody wants you dying. And I'll tell you the specific instructions, word by word, what to tell to the spotter. Because some idiots will like spot you incorrectly and like make you lose gains. Tell them exactly that, bro. First of all, ask them, can they spot you? Bro, can you do it this way? Can you only touch the weight when I'm like dying and it's in the last rep, when I'm like going at failure? Can you only touch then, or in the last couple of reps to like just push it up a little bit? Yeah, only touch the weight when I'm like dying. Just tell them that, and if they're a good gym bro, they'll understand. And start thinking of yourself as a bodybuilder and not a powerlifter. Why? Because the tips I've given you will stop you from lifting a lot of weight. But the tips I've given you are gonna help you to build more muscle and lose fat, so you look aesthetic, so you get the dream body that you want. By this sentence, what I mean is that stop giving a shit about the amount of weight that you lift. Like, bro, I bench 80, bro, I deadlifted 135. Oh, fucking amazing. But place your ego in the body that you have built. Place your ego in the fucking amount of veins that you see on your bicep. And third, stop being this hybrid athlete who does like fucking swimming, jogging, sprinting, gym all at the same time. Because for you to make progress and become great at one thing, like you only and mostly have to do that only. Too many onlys. You mostly have to do that one thing only. So by this, what I mean is that you choose one sport, which you have chosen is gym, and you're gonna go hard on it. You're only gonna do that from now on for you to actually make good progress and fast progress. You can't be going around like fucking swimming here, boxing there. You gotta go to the gym consistently 5 to 6 days a week to build the body that you want. Use whatever ways necessary for you to get more motivated about this. I don't know, put on like music which you like, go with friends if they like push you and some shit. Actually, you should get a lifting partner because it's a massive change. It's a massive change from training alone, which is boring as shit for me. Might as well get one. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I fulfilled my promise to you that I will give you my secrets for training out hard as fuck. And if you apply these principles correctly and in the way that I've told you, you will break through your plateau in fitness and make progress because logically you have to, right? Okay, last plug. So if you want to make faster progress on the intensive program I have to gain muscle and lose fat so you can get the dream aesthetic body that you want, click the link in the description. And that's it for today. Thank you.